How's it going, everybody? My name is Absalom and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the Crossbow Wonder Weapon on Dead of the Night, which can be obtained by doing just a couple steps. It'll also open up a brand new area in the map that you can use further on. So to get this started, let's get right into it with the very first step. So the first thing you need to do is extinguish 6 candles around the map. You can do this by meleeing each candle. So the first one is in the master bedroom, and then if you run just down the hall into the east gallery, the second candle will be right there on that table, and then the third candle will be on the same side. If you run to the music room, it'll be located on the left side right here on this little coffee table. After knifing that candle, now you can make your way across the spawn room area into the western side of the map. So go through the billiards room and then into the study, where you'll find the 4th candle located on top of this coffee table right here. After knifing that candle, now you can make your way to the wine cellar, where the 5th candle will be located on the bottom of the western staircase. I also want to mention that you can knife these candles in any order that you would like. I'm just showing you the most efficient route that I have found. After knifing that candle, then the last candle will be located on the eastern side of the map in the east hallway, where it'll be on top of this table right here outside the dining room. After you've knifed all 6 candles, now you are ready to open up Pack-a-Punch. If you don't know how to open up Pack-a-Punch, then I've linked my complete guide in the description below. For this next step, it's going to require one player to hold interact on this stone in the back of the forest. Once you do so, you will notice that you'll be in ghost mode, and your task is now to locate a ghost that is somewhere in the mansion. So there's only 4 spots that the ghost can spawn, which is the dining room, the stairs near the master bedroom, the wine cellar, and the main entrance. So just run around until you hear and see the ghost, and now you need to escort the ghost to the mausoleum. While in the ghost mode, every single zombie will chase that player, so if possible you can hold a zombie in a window barrier in order to make it easier for that player. I also want to mention that you have limited time while you're in ghost mode, so if you run out before you finish escorting the ghost or before you find the ghost, either way, you'll have to go to the next round in order to continue. I also want to mention that only one player can interact with the stone each round. In my experience, it takes around 2 or 3 rounds in co-op in order to finish escorting the ghost. In solo, it's a little bit easier because you get a lot more time in the ghost mode, so it usually only takes about 1 or 2 rounds. Once the ghost makes it to the cemetery, she will fly over to the mausoleum to complete this step. And now before starting this next part, you will need to equip the shield, so if you don't know how to get the shield equipped, then I have linked my full guide in the description below. Now at this point, you need to collect 4 pieces of jewelry in order to progress. To do so, you need to kill zombies that are being affected by the spectral matter of your ghost with 1 of 4 specific types of weapons. Each zombie will be random, so you will need to trial and error each weapon until the zombie drops a purple piece of jewelry. The 4 weapons needed are as follows: a shield melee, a shield bullet, grenades, and a specialist weapon. I recommend trying those in that order so that you don't waste your specialist weapon. So each zombie can repeat with the same weapon that's needed, so I definitely recommend just trying the same order over and over until eventually you get all 4 pieces of jewelry. I also want to mention that all the players can help the player during this step in order to make this go a little bit easier. So after you've found all 4 pieces of jewelry, now you will notice that there's going to be 4 white circles inside of the mausoleum, and you'll be able to place your jewelry on each one. So just hold interact on each circle until the circles turn blue, and then you'll notice that this white circle will now fill in all the empty space in the mausoleum, and now you're ready to move on to the next step. Now you need to kill vampires in the mausoleum, and you can use any weapon you'd like in order to kill them. In solo and 2-player, you will need to kill 6 vampires, and 3 and 4-player games, you will need to kill 12 vampires. So when you kill a vampire correctly, you should hear this sound.
Red blood, blue blood, none for you, bud.
Once you've killed all the vampires, you will now notice that the entire floor will turn blue, and you can move on to opening up the secret crypt. I also want to mention that you are on a timer to open up the secret crypt, so if for some reason it doesn't open for you and the floor is white in the mausoleum again, just go and continue killing vampires and it should activate once more. So hold interact on the tombstone at the bottom of the stairs of the mausoleum in order to open up the secret crypt. Before you enter the secret crypt, I definitely recommend getting completely set up with whatever weapons, perks, anything you need in order to survive this trial. So now that you have everything you need, now have all players enter the crypt, and 1 player can hold interact on the Crossbow Wonder Weapon. Once you pick it up, now it's going to start a trial which is going to involve zombies and vampires, and you'll need to kill everything that moves. I definitely recommend using the Alistair's Annihilator in order to make this go a little bit easier, or at the very least the Chaos Theory. You can also use the Homoculuses in order to make this go a lot smoother. So after you've completed the trial, the lights will go back to normal, and you'll be able to exit the crypt. And at this point, congratulations, you now have the Savage Impaler or the Crossbow Wonder Weapon for Dead of the Night. I am currently working hard with several members of the community in order to solve the upgrade for this weapon, so if anything is found, I will update a guide in the description below, so stay tuned for that. So this weapon is a one-shot on all vampires, and yes, even those annoying red ones. It does one-shot zombies if you shoot them in the head. The crossbow also works pretty well with werewolves, as it only takes about 6 to 7 shots. You also might notice the very large ammo capacity of 300 arrows. So that is everything I have on the crossbow for Dead of the Night. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, it would help me out tremendously if you could hit that subscribe button so I can continue to make more guides. Anyways, my name is Absalom, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.